Now is a good time to pause the video and get an adult to help you get the materials you need to be able to do this activity with me. Now I really caution you, this is an extremely messy activity, so it would be best to have an apron or an old large shirt to protect your clothing. Hi everyone, and welcome to our Friday fun activity. I'm Teacher Carrie, and today we're going to be doing something super messy called Oobleck. I love this stuff. It's so much fun, and I think you're going to like it too. Give me just a second to get my apron on so I don't get my clothes messy. Whew, that's so much better because I want to keep my clothes nice and clean. All right, the very first thing we need to do today is check out our recipe to make sure we have all the stuff we need. Now, a recipe is a set of instructions that's going to tell us the ingredients and materials we need to complete the recipe. And it'll also give us the instructions on how to do it. Now, so let's look and see what we need to do this. We're going to need 4 cups of cornstarch, 2 to 3 cups of water, a measuring cup, a bowl or a tub, and some food coloring, which that's optional. So let's get started. Remember, we said we needed 4 cups of cornstarch. Let's count them together. Got 1 cup, 2 cups, 3 cups. So 1 more equals 4 cups. So now let's look at our recipe again. We got our 4 cups of cornstarch. Next, we needed 2 to 3 cups of water. That means we should start with 2 cups to see if we need to add any more after that. Here's 1 cup of water. There's 2 cups of water. Let's try mixing it to see if we will need any more water after this. You can try to use a spoon to do this, but I think using your hands is a lot more fun. You're going to start to notice it's getting harder and harder to mix it together. And this is where you can decide if you want to add that extra cup of water or not. I do think I'm going to add just a little bit more water to this. I didn't use the full extra cup. It's only about a half a cup. Now, it's always a good idea to have a little extra cornstarch and water on the side in case you want to change how it feels. You can play with it until it feels just right to you. Now it seems a little runny. I think I added just a little too much water. Now let's add some more cornstarch to it. Have you guys ever heard of the story Bartholomew and the Oobleck by Dr. Seuss? Someone named this stuff Oobleck because it's so much like or similar to the stuff in the story. The story is about a king who was so tired of the same old stuff coming from the sky like rain and snow. So he has his magicians create something new. They created Oobleck. It quickly gets out of control, and poor Bartholomew has to try to do something about it. If you don't have the story at home, that's okay. Maybe you can ask your mom or dad to take you to the local library to check it out. A library is a place where you can go and borrow books. To borrow something is when they let you use it, but then you need to return it when you're finished. Libraries are a great place to go because they're so full of information and have so many different books to choose from. Now, Oobleck is considered a non-Newtonian material. That means it's not like normal liquids or solids. Most things are in a constant state of being a liquid or a solid, meaning they never change how they feel. But Oobleck is special because it can be either a liquid or a solid depending on the pressure you put on it. Look what happens when I'm rolling it into a ball. See, it's like a solid. It can roll into a ball, but as soon as I quit moving, it turns right back into its liquid state. As you put pressure and force on it, it causes it to stiffen up like the solid. But as soon as you release the pressure, it turns runny again like a liquid. How do you guys think it feels in your hands? I think it reminds me a lot of slime. And like I said, you can play with it just like this where it's white. But if you have food coloring at home, you can add a little bit to change its color. I decided I wanted to add a little blue. Now this stuff can stain your hands, so it may be a good idea to use a spoon to stir it in. Mixing the colors in is my favorite part. It looks so cool. Wow, guys, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. But now it's time to clean up, because here at Head Start, first we play, then we put away. And that includes cleaning up the messy activities we do. So I'm going to go wash my hands and clean up this mess, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. My hands are clean, and I did my part to clean up the mess I made. That sure was a fun activity, and I hope you liked it as much as I did. I'll see you guys next time. I wish you well. Bye.